Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, let's talk about all the books I read this month in June. It's kind of a short stack, I will admit. I've been busy with overtime. It was really bad this month, so I literally couldn't even listen to much audiobooks because I was so busy sweating, and as well too just working so many hours. Like, it's crazy. But I didn't read too much. I believe I read 9 books this month. Let's just get on with the video. The first book I finished this month was Just for the Summer. Sorry, I had to go double check something, but yes, the first book I finished this month was a buddy read. Zaylee still hasn't read it yet. As well too, I am unsure about the author because they haven't spoken up about it, but there's I believe 3 things mentioned in here that made me icky because they're part of the boycott right now. So I'm not sure where the author has said anything. I tried to look for research about it, but literally it's just people mentioning books about this author, and I'm like, give me more. So I'm unsure about it, but it's by Abby Jimenez. Just for the Summer, I'm giving it 4 stars just because of those reasons of why it knocked it down for me. But I did enjoy the romance in this one of Emma and Justin, who both have this curse with people they date, and whenever the person breaks up with them or they break up with them, they find their soulmate. Emma messages him when she sees the post he made on Reddit, and they agree to do an experiment to see if it'll work on them to find their soulmate of them breaking up, since they both have the same thing. But little did I know that a bunch of stuff is about to go down. So that's all I have to say about this one. I did annotate it. I don't know whether or not I would keep the book or not. I'm still debating because literally I don't know about the author, and it kind of someone please tell me because I want to know. And so too, I can tell Chloe to add it to the do not read list of authors who've, problematic and into Zionists and stuff. So I really want to know because I tried to look. I even tried to look before I filmed these videos. Well, yeah, videos. I have another book where I'm wearing the same outfit. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm not sure, and I don't know if I should keep it or not. So it's just like, I'm looking at it. It was a good buddy read, I will admit, but that's how I feel about this book. Next up, I listened to this audiobook, which is Blood Like Fate, which is number 2 in the Blood Like Magic series. I gave this one 4.25 stars. It's gonna get spoilerly, so just to let you know. We're diving back into the story of Voya trying to gain respect with her family and dealing with being the matriarch for her family. She's not perfect and always dealing with so much, which makes you feel horrible for her because literally at a young age too, and losing someone special to her and this responsibility now without that person guiding her as well is like, no one's on her team basically. This time in the story, she looks into the future and sees a disaster that includes Luke from the first book, and it's up to Voya to save her family and the witches as well because of things that happened in the first book. If you know, you know the villains, or villain. Next up, another audiobook I finished, which is Spellbound by F.T. Lukens. I gave this one 4 stars. I love the dynamic between Sun and Rook / trope of Grumpy Sunshine. So wholesome, along with them dealing with the magic bad guys, as well to navigating Rook, I believe, with his magic, since Sun is like literally grumpy. I feel like there was some stuff I feel like could have been more explored, but it's okay because this was just so cozy and such a good found family trope as well too. Just so good. I liked it a lot for this month in June. Next up, another audiobook I finished. It's called This Is Why They Hate Us. This person as well is from Austin. So I got the audiobook for it. I gave it 4.25 stars. Wow. Such a raw hitting story about discovering yourself, trying new things, mental health, and so much more. This book dives into a lot. Do look up trigger warnings as well. Kike has fallen hard for Celine and technically his first boy crush, who is leaving to LA for the summer to be with the girl his parents are trying to set him up with. Kike legit is devastated and tries to move on by seeking others and discovering more, because as well too he's had a relationship with someone else with his best friend that's a girl. He's bisexual as well too. His parents don't even know either. I ached when Kike was hurting, feeling like he was being used to his suicidal thoughts and being scared of others finding out about him and what, he is. So it's kind of very heart aching, and it's all set during school and summer as well too, obviously, so it's perfect for this year and this month of summer. Really highly recommend it. I liked it a lot. I may even go buy the physical book as well, just because, to local Austin author, LGBTQ, bisexual rep as well too, I believe too Latino rep as well, obviously because Kike. So yeah. Next up we have this graphic novel, which I gave 5 freaking stars. It's The Moth Keeper. It's so cute, so good. Basically, Anya takes the responsibility of becoming the moth keeper in the night village. Their job is to protect the moths that enable the night flower to bloom. But when Anya is starting to fall into a rut, they lose the moths and have to save the tree and moths. They go on the adventure and learn more about themselves through all of this. The artwork is so beautiful, and the quotes, I felt for Anya struggling, but they also had someone looking out for them, which was so cute, and I appreciate it so much because Anya literally taking this responsibility by themselves is crazy. And the artwork is just so beautiful. Like the color palettes, the mood changing, the characters, and as well too, it's not a lot of commentary, I will admit, but I feel like the artwork and the facial expressions make up for it, and later on too, more words as well. So good. I can't wait to reread this as well too eventually. Perfect as well for this month, I feel like it too. Next up, I listened to The Sunbringer, which is number 2 of the Fallen God series. I gave this one 4 stars. I admit this one felt slow to me and I wasn't as engaged as I was, working. I kept getting confused at times because I wasn't paying too much attention to the audiobook. I enjoyed the middle book that this book is, the middle book in the series, the second book. And I need to know what happens. I need the third one ASAP of what the freak just happened, because you cannot. Why? Literally, why? I finally freaking finished this book since I started in February. It's supposed to be buddy read, but I was just getting so annoyed at seeing it on my currently reading for so long. I was like, okay, we're just gonna knock this baby out. It's fine, whatever, But anyways, I finished Collided, which I gave 4.5 stars. Yes, it took me so long to finish, but I freaking enjoyed Sophie and Liam's duo, especially the fact, spoilers, it took Liam so damn long to realize his feelings for Sophie, obviously, to her, Sophie's funny shirts and sneakers, to Liam's cockiness and stupidity. literally, Liam, why? As well to his racing career is kind of on the line as well, I would admit, because he's been sleeping with other women, and so it looks bad on him and his crew, and so, yeah, for his contract for the next season, as well to Sophie, obviously, her father as well as part of all this, and two, she's basically the princess. So yes, I liked it a lot. And then two, the epilogue and the extended epilogue. Will Lauren Asher ever make a spin-off series of these kids? Because I would love that. Lauren Asher, if you're watching this video, or someone is besties with Lauren and knows the end, I would love that. Obviously as well too, I have the indie edition, it's signed as well too. I met Lauren Asher. Literally, I really want to know, because that was so cute. As well too, there's other books in the series I need to read 3 and 4 to finish it, so maybe those kids make an appearance, I don't know. And as well too, I love how the characters from the book 1 are obviously shown in here, and then 2, I think the characters from book 3 and 4 obviously are shown in every book as well. Can't wait. I love how series connect with each other. Next up, I finished this manga. It's volume 1 of Sasaki and Miyano. It's a BL manga. It's so wholesome and cute. You guys should read it. It is like $13 for each volume, which is kind of sad for how thin it is. But it's just so wholesome and cute. I do admit it felt like the story was thrown around with the time changing and scenes, so that's why it wasn't a higher rating for me. 4 stars. Still good though to me. I can't wait to read volume 2 and see where this romance and this characters go. The fact that Miyano doesn't even realize that Sasaki is so real about liking him and is literally whipped for him is just so cute to me. Because literally he reads BL and he's curious about it, and then they start exchanging and then become friends-ish, and yes, crushes, feelings develop. And last but not least, I listened mainly to this on audiobook, but I have the book anyways, which is Mortal Follies. This is book 1 in the Mortal Follies series, I guess you would say. I gave it 4 stars. My ticks were the pacing. The romance felt way more proximity than a real connection, I feel like. And I feel like the reveal for who cursed Maylis wasn't as big as a deal. What I did enjoy was the phase, and the author's commentary throughout this book is very enjoyable to listen to still. As well as I didn't expect to hear British accents or English, because I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but I probably should have, because it's back in the 1814s. So yes, it's a historical sapphic romance. Obviously too, it has face in it. Stuff are being made, sacrifices, it's crazy. I enjoyed it a lot still nonetheless. So yeah, that's how I felt about it. And obviously that is it for this wrap up. Probably a shorter one because I didn't read too much, and as well too, I feel like making my review shorter instead of yapping so much. So yeah, I try to keep it a little bit more minimum. Hi, we're at the TBR portion of this video. Okay, let's get to it because there's a lot I want to read this month. I'm doing it by sections of ones I'm currently reading that I would like to finish, and then 2 books I really want to read next month, and then a hopefuls. May or may not get to them. It's okay, you know, it's whatever, baby girl. So, ones I'm currently reading that I'm hoping to are MDCS Volume 1 and TGCF Volume 3, Heaven Official's Blessing, and the Grandmaster Demonic Cultivation, which are both by the same author. Obviously, I'm literally this far into TGCF, and then MDCS, I am not that far into it, ish a bit, so. And then here's some audiobooks I'm hoping, you know, officially set on my TBR because I already have a hold of it, which is Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutano. And then as well, this hold's supposed to be coming literally soon, which is Last Night at the Telegraph Club. I do have the physical book with me, but I just don't want to pick it up right now. And then 2, I'm first in line as well for this one, If Only I Had Told Her. I'm not sure about the author on this one, but I've already read the first one, so I figure I just listen to the audiobook. I'm not buying the book, you know. And then 2, I'm also next in line for Inkblood Sister Scribe. I also have the book for it. I'm just too lazy to go grab it. And then 2, Rouge by Mona Awad. I'm hoping to listen to and read physically. I just don't want to go get the book as well. Here are the ones I'm hoping are on my official set TBR. Okay, let's get into them because it's quite a lot of mangas. So let's get with those ones first. Obviously, I have the series that I want to continue reading. Apothecary Diaries, Volume 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Possibly 8 when I go book shopping today. Don't know, but I'm hoping to get through this series this month. I may go back and reread Volume 1 and 2 as well for a video because I kind of want to do a video on it because I just love Mao so much. We'll see how I feel about it. And then 2, I've been wanting to read this volume so long. I may buy Volume 7 this month or when I go book shopping today. We'll see. Noragami Volume 6. I've been loving the series so much. I know they have omnibus ones, but I've been collecting the single cover, so it's kind of hard for your girl. I just like the single cover so much, and I really like the story so far. I still haven't watched the anime because I've been really wanting to get through most of the manga before I watch the anime. So yes, I know it's a die fandom right now, but I really enjoyed it. Ravel was the one who got me into reading this because I wanted to read some mangas, and Ravel recommended this to me, so it's very special to me. One of my older internet friends on Discord, so yes. And then I want to finish the series because it's like a trilogy. Love and Focus, I got Volume 3 literally this month in June when I'm filming it still. So hoping to finish it off. I may go back and reread 1 and 2 and then read 3 as well, just so I can experience it again together and finish it in a go. So yes, Love and Focus. It's a cute, wholesome series so far. I really like it, so can't wait to see who she picks or ends up with. And then some books I'm, on my TBR I want to read. Curvy Girl Summer by Danielle Aline, who I met literally this month. I have a sign as well too by the author. It's spicy, obviously set in summer, POC characters and heavy topics in this one. I can't wait to read it. So I'm so excited. I'm hoping I get to read it. Really am. And then since I won the giveaway for this, I already have the hardback version as well too. It's signed by Gabby, Sing Me to Sleep. I can't believe I won the giveaway for the paperback, so I'm really hoping read this one. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't believe I won the giveaway. I'm so grateful. And now I can annotate the paperback and no match with the other paperback when the second one comes out eventually. But yeah, Sing Me to Sleep. It has Faye in it as well too. Obviously, people of color. I can't wait to read it. It's so thick as well. So we'll see if I get to it. Let's talk about the hopefuls I have for this month. Oh god, they're falling. Obviously, a hopeful I want to read in July. SPL aka Stars of Chaos Volume 2. I read the first one last month in May. So I'm hoping at least in July I can start it somewhat at least. The 4th cover recently came out of what it's looking like. I'll probably insert a photo. So I'm hoping to get through this one and then take another 2 month or a gap and then read Volume 3, and then the 4th volume will be out by then. Well, I'm trying to space out myself, okay? I love Chang'e and Guyon's story so far. And then for manga wise, Bungo Stray Dogs Volume 6, 7, and 8. We'll see, because honestly I don't know if I'll get to it. It's not gonna focus, but I'm really hoping to. May not, because like I said, I want to focus on Apothecary Diaries, so we'll see. It's a hopeful. And then Fly Me to the Moon Volume 3. I'm hoping at least to get it this month and then read the next ones I have the end of July or in August. We'll see. Very wholesome. romance so far. I've been loving it. I already seen the anime. So good. Love the freaking voice actor, Zach Aguilar. So funny. And then some books I'm hoping to read, so let them burn. This has been on my TBR for so long, ever since I got in it, since I met the author, as well too as where Sleeping Girls Lie. I both met them together, as well to some other authors I have books for. Gabby was one of them as well from that day. But I'm hoping to read these ones, or at least start them, because I've been wanting to read these so badly. Been craving another book by this author, and I just want to read this author's debut. The freaking cover is so pretty and it has dragons in it. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. So we'll see. We'll see if we get to them. You know, we're hoping, since I'm now done with overtime. And if I don't get to any of these books, that's okay too. If I somehow find some other books I want to read, that's okay too, because I'm a mood reader and life's too short to restrict yourself too much to specific books sometimes. So yeah, I try to diverse more my reads of like some mangas, some audiobooks, and as well too some physical books that I've been wanting to read that are mainly romances and fantasy. So we got a genre almost for every one that I've been craving lately. But anyways, yeah, that is finally it for this video. I hope you all like this wrap up and TBR mash up together, since my wrap up was very short because I know I didn't read too much books this month in June because I've been busy, like I said, with overtime. But yeah, I hope you all like this video. I hope you like my TBR. We'll see if I get through them. Let me know if you read any of these series or books too in the comments. I would like to know. But yeah, I hope you all have a good day, good night, morning, whatever time it is for you when this video reaches you. I cannot English right now. My words are kind of iffy right now. But yeah. Anyways, goodbye. Correction. Bye.